Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you all are fine. Let's start today's lecture of Pakistan studies. The topic we are going to discuss today is question number 9. That is, explain the relations between Pakistan and Sark countries. As you know, students, we are studying the relations between Pakistan and different countries, and now we are going to discuss the Sark countries. And what is Sark countries? As you know, we have learned this about already that Sark means South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Means this is an organization and the members of these countries are called the Sark countries, and we are going to discuss Pakistan's relations with these countries. Basic aim of Sark means what was the purpose or the basic aim to make this organization. The basic aim to this organization was to increase joint cooperation among the member countries. Means the countries present in the Sark or the South Asian region will have a more strong cooperation under this organization. Members of Sark. The following countries are included in this organization. Number one, India, Bhutan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Maldives, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. Its 7 founding members are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Afghanistan joined later on 3rd April 2007. Now we are going to discuss the objectives of Sark, mean the purpose of Sark to enhance and strengthen collective self-reliance between the South Asian countries, to enhance or to encourage active collaboration and mutual assistance or mutual help among the member countries in economic, cultural, technical, and scientific fields, to strengthen or to make more efficient cooperation among themselves on matters of common interests at international forums as well. To promote joint cooperation, the organization agreed on 11 fields including telecommunication, meteorology, transport, shipbuilding, tourism, agricultural research, and promotion of joint ventures in scientific, technical, and educational fields. Many protocols were signed among the Sark countries, many agreements means signed between the Sark countries, and many advantages were gained on the regional basis. For example, holding of Sark games, as a result which mutual cooperation is being promoted by participation of the players of 8 countries in these games every year. Agreements were signed on nuclear installation and air services too. Let's start with Bangladesh, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Its introduction. Pakistan recognized Bangladesh in Lahore in 1974 on the occasion of Second Islamic Heads Conference. Different agreements were signed in July 1976 in Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh, among members for the improvement in the fields of shipbuildings, banking, and telecommunications. Bangladesh and Sark. The first heads meeting of the Sark was held in 1985 and the seventh heads meeting of the Sark was held in 1993 in the Dhaka, means Bangladesh. There were many steps were taken to promote trade among the Sark countries. An agreement was signed between Pakistan and Bangladesh in 1993, according to which Pakistan would provide 300 tractors to Bangladesh in future 2 years. Means they had some agreements on in the field of agriculture. The 13th head conference of Sark was held in Dhaka in 2005, in which Prime Minister of Bangladesh Khalida Zia was elected as the president of the Sark for the next year. Means there are three main heads meetings which are held till date in the Bangladesh, that is first, 7th and 13th meeting. In this meeting, Pakistan laid stress on resolving matters of disputes and declared that the solution of Kashmir issue was undeniable for the regional future and growth. Means the solution of Kashmir is very important for the growth and the future of a bright future for the regional level. Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island country which is surrounded by sea from all the sides. It is presented in the Indian Ocean. Its main source of income is fishing, tea, coconut and rubber is in plenty of in the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka exports these goods and earns enough foreign exchange through these products. The Sinhalese and Tamil people inhabit in the Sri Lanka. Means these are the two main races lives in the Sri Lanka. Both are different from each other. Tamil and Sinhalese languages are spoken there. The major religions here are Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. Sri Lanka and Sark. The sixth Sark head conference was held in 1991 in Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka. Different proposals for controlling the growth trend of terrorism and violence were discussed in the Asia. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mian Nawaz Sharif, gave idea for establishing permanent peace in the region. The United Nations Charter's restrictions and stopping the use of atomic weapons were also discussed in this meeting. The 10th Sark Heads Conference was held in 1998 in Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka, again, in which the Sark countries stressed for removing poverty and promoting joint collaboration in the South Asian region. In 2010, Pakistan and Sri Lanka signed an agreement of free trade in which both countries agreed to increase the mutual trade volume to increase the trade between both the countries. Pakistan and Nepal. Nepal is a mountainous country, means it is surrounded by most of the mountains. Its main source of income is tourism. The world's highest mountain peak, Mount Everest, is located in Nepal. The major religions here are Buddhism and Hinduism. Nepal and Sark. The third Sark Heads Conference was held in 1987 in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. All were agreed to combat the food crisis in the Sark countries. The 11th Sark Conference was also held in 2002 in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. In this conference, resolution was passed for economic, social development, eradicating poverty and terrorism, cooperation in health, environment, and communication. Next is Pakistan and Maldives. Maldives consists of 1,192 islands in the Indian Ocean. The major profession of the people here is fishing. Malé is its capital. Conch and seashells are collected and exported to the other countries, which is very commonly known as the Maldivian exported seashells. Maldives and Sark. The fifth Sark conference was held in 1990 in Malé, the capital of Maldives. The president of Maldives, Mamoon Abdul Qayyum, played the role of the host. The Pakistani delegation was headed by the Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. The withdrawal of Iraqi forces from Kuwait and imposing restriction on smuggling was emphasized. That means the main topic was in that conference was the withdrawal of Iraqi forces from Kuwait and smuggling. Next is Pakistan and Bhutan. Bhutan is a mountainous country. Its capital is Thimphu, which is situated on the banks of river Thimphu. The people here belong to the Mongol tribe. There are many forests in Bhutan. People earn their living by cutting trees and logging. Most of its population live in valleys. Rearing sheep and goats is an important profession of the Bhutan. The official language of Bhutan is Dzogkha. Bhutan and Sark. With reference to Sark Circle, the close ties of Pakistan and Bhutan have been strengthened, means more promoted. The final plan of Sark's formation was prepared in the Thimphu, Bhutan in 1985. That is why this country has its own importance in the Sark organization. Okay, students, we have completed our today's topic, that is the relations between the Pakistan and the SAARC countries. Now, let's have a short review that what have we have learned today. First, we have discussed its introduction that that Bangladesh gave Prime Minister of the Bangladesh Ziaur Rahman in 1980 gave the idea of this organization, but it was came into being in 1985, and its basic aim was to increase joint cooperation among the member countries. And then we have discussed the members of SAARC. We have 8 countries included in the SAARC: Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Maldives, Bhutan, and Afghanistan. Then we have discussed its different objectives, means the purpose or the aims of the SAARC organization. It was we can see there are many reasons or many objectives for economical, cultural, technical, scientific fields, different collaboration, mutual assistance, help, telecommunication, transport, shipbuilding, tourism, agricultural sector, and the promotion and the different ventures and different games and different cooperation have been held between the countries. Then we have discussed the relations of Pakistan and Bangladesh, means how did Pakistan is collaborating with the Bangladesh, and the different meetings are held in the Sark conferences. Different agreements have been signed between Pakistan and India on the shipbuilding, Pakistan and Bangladesh on the shipbuilding, banking, and telecommunication. And Pakistan and Sri Lanka, we have discussed that that is Sri Lanka is an island country, and Pakistan have a relations with them too, and the different people live there with their caste and their creed, and there are many major religions of that area are Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. Then we have discussed the Pakistan and Nepal, means that is a very mountainous country and tourism is their source. The world's highest mountainous peak is also presented in that area. And many different Sark conferences are held in the Nepal too. Then we have discussed Pakistan and Maldives. Maldives, as you know, this is island country and it is consist of 1,192 islands, and different also Sark conferences were held in this country too till date. Then we have discussed Pakistan and Bhutan. It is also a mountainous country. Mongol tribe live here, and there are many forests in Bhutan, and they also do their earning from the cutting trees, logging, rearing sheep and goats, etc. Okay, student, we have completed our today's topic. That is question number 9. This is your diary. Learn question number 9 properly. Good luck.